I've done some theater and I love it, but there's just something about the film community where you know you get into that set and you work with these people and everyone is so generous on set
Yes.
and it's just such a great place to be creative. So, do you feel like would you still though you're not going to abandon the theater, are you?
Oh my gosh, no, the theater's where I feel the most at home. I just spent a week in New York City catching up on my Broadway fix. I saw a lot of great shows, and I direct still in Los Angeles stage shows as well. Different animal than the film, but acting is acting, as they say, so directing's directing. And you know, like you said, when you do it with people you love, it makes it just that much more fun.
Do you either of you have a preference? Maybe you can answer this one. Do you have a preference between theater and film, or
It's different. I mean, it depends on what the project is, to be honest. I love comedy, but I'll do whatever, to be honest. Yeah, definitely have more experience with theater, but yeah, theater's like a small little scene, I feel like, here in LA, and it's really hard to do it and make everything work, but yeah, maybe I'll do the Fringe Festival again this summer. That's always fun, but
that's cool. How about you? Do you have a preference? Theater sounds like theater.
Oh, musical theater. I just love musical theater. But hello, Wicked was just a musical film and it was a phenomenon. You know, how did this circle back to Wicked? Everything is Wicked, even this interview. So, you know, I'm obsessed. I think it's great. I think it's super fun. And, you know, on the same wavelength, the different genres, the musical theater, the film, just in today's festival, in today's screening here at Central Coast, the variety of the genres in our own block and with their own schedule. I think that's what makes all these mediums exciting, even if they're different and in the same medium or on a stage or on a screen.
One thing, I don't want to keep you guys too long, but one thing I really loved was that you were talking about like inclusion, including other people. And to me, that's as artists, like we've always been doing that. Like, to, you know, Oscar Hammerstein in 1927, right, with Showboat. And it's like we're always, if you're being picked on, if you're being left out, you're the star of the next movie or the star of the next show, and people are going to love you, right? And they're going to fall in love with you when watching your story. Can you just share a little bit about that too and your journey through that?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to piggyback off of what you said, Liz. It's really been our circle. You know, I've heard this, your network is your net worth. And, you know, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who's lifting you up? I found that most jobs that I've booked as an actor or been lucky to get as a director were jobs that I've had from my relationships. You know, I auditioned for a lot of things as an actor, and it's not often you book. One person can only book the job. That's just the reality of it. It's not me. Is it me? I hope not. But when you do book, it's so exciting.